Thank you. Okay, well, we're going to move to speaker one.
Hello, my name is Joshua Jenkins with Loyal Penguin Incorporated. I come to you today to draw attention to the furtherance of regulation in an already extremely regulated field. We talked about micro businesses. You have small mom and pop farms that are trying to comply. They are getting money from outside investors, but they're not primary stake. And continuing to place those regulatory barriers to entry into the market is going to push people right back into the black market, and you're not going to accomplish what you are seeking to accomplish now. We as an industry need to be able to come out of the shadows and come into a well-regulated market that the state of California is attempting to do. But the furtherance of regulations, the furtherance of disclosures, when it's already very apparent that our companies are giving as much transparency as possible, that is just placing the assumption and the presumption of guilt on these companies that there's something wrong. Myself, I'm a veteran. I come back from Afghanistan, 2 tours. I come here to further regulation. You won't even follow the laws that are already on the books. And then we were talking about putting on more. So please take this into consideration. And I am requesting that recommendations 1, 2, 3, and 5, which all the recommendations on the 4 be denied. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, speaker 2.
Good morning.
Hello, my name is Joshua Jenkins. I'm with Loyal Penguin Incorporated. At Loyal Penguin, our mission is to improve the lives of American veterans. So I come to you today to first request that the veteran piece be drawn out of this recommendation and be a recommendation in and of itself. There is already equity treatment on the books for the state of California that the Bureau of Cannabis Control's attorneys continue to deny and ignore. Hiding behind the fact that the codification of it is placed into a county code book. This code was in place before that code book existed. 1901, Business and Professions Code 16102 was placed into effect. 1941 was the last amendment to that. And I don't understand why the state continues to deny the actual equity that veterans have already been afforded. This is on the books. Yet I'm sitting here getting ignored from this Bureau's attorneys and all these veterans. This should have been put into effect when we looked at the emergency regulations. 11 Business and Professions Code, section 115.4 for the expedited application processing by honorably discharged veterans was included, but obviously the money involved with helping the veteran community and affording the equity that veterans are entitled by law was overlooked when your bureau cared more about the money on application processing than the actual people deserving the equity. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, speaker 3.
Well, that's a tough act to follow. I'm Paul Hansberry.
Speaker 2.
Good morning and welcome. I appreciate being here. I'm a little nervous first time I've done this coming out. My name is Christopher King. I am a military veteran. I just retired from 24 years, 1 month and 11 days about 4 years ago, whereupon I started using the California Veterans Guidebook that is handed out, that as a recruiter I handed out to people and told them these are the benefits you will receive when you get out of the military. I started going through this and I can tell you I've gotten every single one of them thus far that I was qualified to do, until I got to the business license tax and fee exemption. The business license tax and fee exemption benefits exempts eligible veterans from municipal, county, and state businesses, license fees, taxes, and other fees. The exemption applies to veterans who hawk, peddle, and vend any goods and wares, and that's a really good name for a business, I think, by veterans, except all of the things alcohol related, which I understand because nobody died from cannabis today. I can't tell you how many people died from alcohol. Who's eligible? Veterans. How do we bring it? You walk in with the provided documents. Very simple, it's a law. I can't understand why I'm having to talk about this today. I really can't. You go down, property tax, got it. I think the disconnect is with the Disabled Veterans Business Enterprise Program. That is a different entity. We're not going to be able to bid on state contracts because you're not doing anything with cannabis at the state level yet. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Speaker 3.
My name's Travis Wheatley. I'm CAO of Loyal Penguin, and I'm also spokesman for VEGA, Veterans Alliance for Government Accountability. I'd like to take the time to read section 16102, and it is, every soldier, sailor, or Marine of the United States who has received an honorable discharge or release from active duty under honorable conditions from such service may hawk, peddle, and vend any good, wares, or merchandise owed to him except spirituous malts, vinous, or other intoxicating liquors without payment of any license, tax, or fee whatsoever, whether municipal, county, or state, and the Board of Supervisors shall issue to such soldier, sailor, or Marine without cost a license therefore. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Speaker 3.